Hey YouTube, it's Marquita. I wanted to come and make sure to try to do my 25-week update. I know that there wasn't an update last week for week 24, um, but I had some complications, some minor complications, and I really honestly didn't feel like doing one last week. So with the complications and really just not feeling up to doing a vlog update, that's why there wasn't one last week. So sorry. So yeah, like I said, I am 25 weeks, and it's a little confusing because now we are back to having 2 dates. Um, Mondays are kind of the best time to do my updates now because regardless of what date um, I go by, I'll at least be the same week, the same amount of weeks for on a Monday. So what I mean is, in my last video, I mentioned that we went to the midwife and we were measuring um, almost 2 weeks ahead of schedule. And that prompted the midwife to take a look at our last ultrasound to see how big baby was measuring then. Um, from the first initial ultrasound, baby was measuring a week ahead of schedule. And when we went in for our anatomy scan back in February, baby was measuring a week ahead at that ultrasound as well. That prompted them to move my due date from July the 2nd to June the 26th, which was a week ahead. Now, based on my original due date of July 2nd and my new due date of July 26th, my midwife just kind of split the difference and made my midwife due date June the 30th. So, based on the ultrasound and based on baby, I am 25 weeks and 6 days. And then on, I guess what, on Wednesday I'll be 26 weeks. And according to my midwife due date, I am 25 weeks and 2 days. So it's really confusing. I change over weeks on Wednesdays or on Saturdays. So anyway, the reason why the midwife split the difference was because we're having a home birth, and in the event that I go overdue, they don't want it to be, every day or so makes a difference. And so having some extra days to play with is really kind of a good thing instead of just completely moving my due date to June the 26th. So baby will be coming sometime in June unless she's overdue, and then she'll be coming sometime in July. So anyway, I'm 25 weeks this week, and being 25 weeks makes baby the size of a rutabaga. And I know not many of us are familiar with what a rutabaga is, and so I will insert a picture here for you guys to see. And baby would weigh between 1.5 to 2 pounds, which is crazy because like every week or every 2 weeks, baby is putting on significant amount of weight. And you think that your average, my daughter was 6 pounds 6 ounces, so you know, in a few more pounds, I'll have like a bona fide, like squishy baby. So that's really exciting. Um, and baby I think is like 15 and a half inches long, something like that. um, as of today, uh, we officially have 99 days until our due date. Yay! We are in the double digits, and that's based on like my ultrasound, which is the official date, but like my cushion date is the 30th. So I guess I'll say that. My official date is the 26th of June. My cushion date is the 30th. So according to my official due date, baby is due in 99 days. So in 99 days or less, or possibly more, so 99 days, give or take, we will have a baby. Crazy insane, I know. So let's see. Symptoms have really kind of been the same. Um, I will say, I'll explain to you guys first before I go into symptoms what happened last week with my complication that I mentioned. So I live in a house that has stairs, and for some dumb reason, the developer decided to put the laundry room upstairs. There's 3 levels of house, and they put the laundry room upstairs. So when I do my daily tasks, I have to go up and down the stairs. Well, last Tuesday, I was getting ready to do laundry. I went upstairs on my way up the stairs, and I got right to the top of my landing and fell. Anyone who's had stairs in your house, I think it's like a ritual. I think the stairs get a kick out of it. But I fell. I fell right at the top. I fell up the stairs. I know, super embarrassing for a non-pregnant person. Super scary for a pregnant person. I called my doctor because the way that I fell, like say that this is the top of the stairs. I fell at the top of the stairs, and luckily my knee. This is my knee. This would be my knee. Was fell down first and hit the ground and hit the top of the landing, the edge of the stairs. But my belly fell right on top of it. And it just so happened that my baby happened to be right in that spot where I hit my knee. So after speaking with my mom and Krista, I decided to call the doctor, and they wanted me to come in immediately. We called the doctor, actual doctor. We didn't call the midwife. We've dumped our OBGYN, but they don't know that they're being dumped. They're kind of just being used right now, and I have my little freakouts. So we went to the OB. They checked my cervix. Cervix was, everything was great, still closed and tight, no funneling. They did a test that checks like the protein and make sure that like you're not going to go into labor anytime soon. And then they hooked me up to the what is traditionally would be like a fetal non-stress test. They used it to check my contractions, and they put me on the monitor for about 20 minutes, and I did have 3 contractions on the 20 minutes that I was there, which kind of concerned the doctors, but it kind of didn't. It wasn't enough for them to send me to the hospital. They sent me home and had me do ibuprofen like I did earlier in my pregnancy, and if I have more contractions, to come back. Um, at this point in my pregnancy, at that point I was 24 weeks, almost 25 weeks, and baby can survive on the outside. So any small thing that could accidentally send me into labor is scary to me. It's not scary to other probably medical professionals. I mean, it is a preemie, regardless. Is scary, but it's even more frightening to me because I want to make sure this baby doesn't have any, issues that it can be preventable. And falling, I was really pissed off at myself. So I've now, my wife does not let me do much of anything. Um, my days consist of, you need to lay down. Once you're downstairs, you need to stay downstairs. Don't worry about cleaning up the house. We'll figure it out on the weekend, or if you really feel like you need to clean, do it when I'm here. So that's a reasonable compromise. So now I am not allowed to do all my housewife stuff, which is driving me bonkers. So if I really need to do something, then I'll just like go downstairs to eat breakfast, and I'll come back upstairs to like do stuff in the bedroom or upstairs, stuff either in our bedroom or cleaning up the other room or the bathrooms. Like I just figure it, I adjust my schedule like that. So that was the complication that I had last week. Um, Symptoms, like I said, haven't really had a whole lot of new ones. A few here and there. Baby is definitely getting bigger. You can definitely tell that there's been like some serious calcification of the bones. I thought in my last vlog that the bones were seriously there, but in this week, you can feel like little flicks like of her. I feel like it's her knee like connecting, um, and she goes insane in there. I think she's getting her days and her nights. I think they're getting recrossed. So she was up all night. She used to be up all night, and now she's up during the day. So I think she's getting those straightened out. Thank goodness, because those kicks are getting pretty strong. And when I want to go to sleep, I want to go to sleep. So her and Krista have lots of fun though, and so it's great to watch them bond. And sometimes I'm just the vessel, but I appreciate it. We read to her, and she loves it, especially when she's really, really alert. Krista reads to her, so that's been super fun. Another new symptom is, or a new symptom, is that when I eat, or after I finish eating, my heart beats really, really fast. And I looked it up, and apparently it's fine. It's like a metabolism type thing, and your heart is enlarged because of all the extra blood that it has to carry for you and the baby. Um, but it's really scary. It's, it beats really, really fast, and I get out of breath, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, am I having a heart attack? But apparently it's normal. Still having heartburn. I'm eating Tums like it's nobody's business. Unfortunately, morning sickness is back. The nausea, more than throwing up, is back. And to think that in like 3 weeks I'm going to be in my third trimester, not fun. Okay, we're at 10 minutes, so let me hurry up and wrap it up. Okay, so in the next 2 weeks, we have a pretty eventful couple of weeks. The first thing that we're going to start doing is looking for our doula. We want to make sure to get a doula down packed, interviewed, and approved by the end of the month. Because April, we want to make sure to start getting our doula visits in, and so that way we can have a good plan in place for birth. Our next appointment with our midwife is going to be next week, I think next Wednesday. At that appointment, we're going to be doing the glucose test. Sorry about that. My wife was ready to go to bed, so I needed to move into the other room. Um, for some reason, I don't like doing vlogs when somebody else is in the room. So anyway, so yeah, our appointment next week, we're going to be doing the glucose test, and in my vlog on next Monday, I'll show you guys the bottle of the nasty orange stuff. Anybody who's been pregnant um, knows the pain of the glucose test. So I'm really not concerned with that. I think that I'll pass that. Everything's been looking good. Blood pressure's been looking good. Weight's been looking good. I've actually gained 16 pounds thus far, and we're way past the halfway mark. So there's no reason I don't think that I wouldn't pass the glucose tolerance test. What else? This coming Wednesday, we have a appointment for our fetal echocardiogram, and basically that is an ultrasound that only deals with the heart. We will probably get to see our little girl for like 3 seconds in total, but the ultrasound focuses on the heart because my daughter had a rare heart abnormality. And although it's like lightning striking twice for this baby to have it, they want to make sure. Um, the disorder is called Epstein's anomaly, and it's basically a malformation of the tricuspid valve. I know, that's a mouthful. Basically what it means is the tricuspid valve is supposed to do this. In your heart, it's supposed to, let blood flow in and regulate it. But with Epstein's anomaly, it just does that. It just kind of like flops around, makes the heart enlarged, and then it just causes a lot of other problems. So we want to make sure that there aren't any issues whatsoever with the baby having anything having to do with the heart, especially since I'm having or planning on having a home birth. We want to make sure that there aren't any unforeseen events. What else? We've been looking for a doula. Um, at our next midwife appointment, we will start to get our birth supplies list, which is shockingly scary and freaking me out a little bit, because at the first of the month of April, I will be in my third trimester. Scary stuff, people. I've been starting to have a lot of anxiety about that, but I'm getting excited as well. And so, definitely been talking through my fears and watching a lot of birth videos and just like really trying to empower myself. We're getting ready to start taking birthing classes for out of hospital birth, breastfeeding, and newborn classes within the next couple of weeks to the next month. By May, I think all of our classes will have started or will be, kind of halfway through. So anyway, yeah, I think that that's it. Not a whole lot of new symptoms, not a whole lot going on. We're just like really trying to get ready for baby, and just kind of get all of our ducks in a row. Because in 99 days, that's not 90 days that flies by in no time. So yeah. Anyway, if you guys have any questions, comments, video requests, put them in the comment section below. I've also put my Facebook link there for those of you who already are following me or are my friend on Facebook. That thanks and welcome. Those of you who haven't, I'm going to tell you that if you're looking for my vlogs, that's the best place to find updates from me, daily or every other day updates. to know that I'm alive and everything is going well. And also when the baby is born, that's where all of my updates are going to go, or on Facebook. I won't probably have time to make a vlog or post a vlog when I'm in labor. So come on over and join the Facebook page. Um, so yeah, I think that's it. Anything else, I'll cover it next week, or I'll put it in the comments section. I'll put it in the description below. So to everyone who's TTCing, lots and lots of baby dust. Everyone who's pregnant, congratulations, and stick baby stick. Those of you who are having a difficult time in the TTC process in general, or pregnancy issues, baby issues, just hang in there. It gets better. And yeah, I think that that's it. So since I moved out of the other room, I can't put my camera up to where I can get a belly shot, but I will try to post a belly shot next week. I'll give you guys a couple of different pictures of belly shots next week. So anyway, I hope everyone has a great week, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Many blessings. Bye.